Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coco. Welcome back to Coco's TV. And today I have a video for you guys. I know I've been a little lazy, but I said, bitch, make a video. So I'm making you guys a video, and it's gonna be a story time about the time I fought my auntie. And yes, I know that it sounds bad, which it is bad, but I was a little wild girl, going through a lot of things, and I just want to say I take responsibility for my actions in this story time. So I'm just going to say that, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's tune in for the video.
A few moments later.
Okay, so boom. I'm not going to give them names because they are my family. So I'm just going to say auntie, mom, sister, you know, things like that. So I'm going to give you guys the background of the dynamic of the situation, things like that. So this is before we moved into the house we are in now. We had to stay with my auntie for a little while due to things that was going on at this house. So the dynamic of that is, you know, when you staying with someone and it gets stressful, y'all be bumping heads. Y'all know what I'm saying. So staying with someone always comes to an end, and the dynamic of that was just little things were being said to my mom about my mom, you know, little things like that. And so my mom, she was going out of town that Friday, and I was going to be at the house with my auntie. It was me, my auntie, and my cousins all at the house. So I go to work. This was when I was working at the Wendy's, and I was working at another Wendy's where we used to live before I moved to the Wendy's that I was working at in Storytime. So I'm at work, and I posted on my notes on Instagram smoke or something. This is a time where I was smoking and trying to find friends, or posting something about doing something and just hanging out with random people. I know that's dangerous, but I always wanted to be outside so bad. I told you guys that in the other story times. You heard outside, I'm coming. So I was just smoke or something like that, and a girl slid up. And we gonna get this girl named Lil Bit, because she was small. So I'm gonna say Lil Bit. So Lil Bit texted me. She was just hey, y'all, I done said where we was at, okay? She was just I stayed where you at too, woo woo. So I'm just okay, and then she told me the address. I was oh, you down the street from me for her. So she was I don't got no plug. I didn't have no plug either, but she was I could hit somebody up tomorrow. You want to come tomorrow? So I was just all right, cool. They give me something to do tomorrow. So I was trying to go out that Friday night. Mom was just chill, he's cool. So that night I was just chilling, and I didn't go nowhere. So Saturday come. I woke up. I got ready. I got dressed, and I headed over to Little Bit apartments. So I didn't know Little Bit at all prior to me meeting this girl, and I know that is dangerous, but you know, I was just doing shit. So I go and see Little Bit, and the vibes was it was cool at first. We was just talking, chopping it up. Little Bit is really pretty, and she's really small. She's cute. She's T. But so I'm just chilling with her, and then she texted the plug, and so I'm the one. I got the weed. I paid for the weed, yes, a dummy, but I paid for the weed. I wanted to smoke, so I was just I wasn't trip. I didn't used to trip about paying for shit back then. I still don't trip because I'm just that type of person. I don't know, if I want it, I'm gonna get it, you know. So I paid for it, and we had to run. We had it was these stairs. We wasn't directly by her apartment. So we was across the street from it, and we was by these stairs. And so she was just come on, run. And so we hiding and waiting because her mom was in a car. And her mom, one, I don't think she knew that I was over there. And two, she didn't want her smoking. So I was just you know, I didn't know I was going to have to be dealing with all this, you know. So we running, and I'm just doing it because, you know, I'm over here chilling with her. So I go out, and I just went to go get it from the old dude because he was just come on, bro, y'all wasting my time. So I went to go get it from him. We got it, and then I go with her to meet her mom. And when I go to meet her mom, she was just bro, why you always meet people on the internet? She was good. I applaud her for that. She's just like, who is this girl? Like, this girl look grown. She was asking me how old I was. And I think I was a year older than her. I think I was 17 at the time. 17 or 16, one of them ages at the time. And she's like, she looked grown. I didn't used to look, or like I said, I always look older than my age. And so she was just like, this little girl look grown. Like, who the fuck is this? And I was just like, oh, shit. And then she found out that we were smoking. She was just like, y'all smoking, y'all like. She was mad about that. But we leave from her mom, and I go like roll up. I can't roll up. So I think I rolled up. She rolled up. No, I rolled up. So we go sit back to like where we was. We found like these little chairs, and I'm rolling up, and we smoking. So then her sister come outside. She come outside with like her dog. We just gonna call her sister Red because she had a red outfit on. It was real cute. They both was really, they are really pretty girls. So we're just gonna call her Red. She had a red like two-piece outfit on. So Red come outside with the dog. I meet Red. I think Red was a year older than me. So she was 18. I think I was 17 at the time. Okay, so Red was a little bit older than me. And so I meet Red. It was cool. And so this is where I think I just think that this happened. If it didn't happen, then I apologize for saying this. But so we go behind these little like trees, like on the stairs in the apartments, and we just like by a gate, you know, like at the back of apartments, so they got the gate. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. So we back over there, and the girl was like, I went with a little bit to go do something with the dog or something, and I left my blunt with Red. And so I come back, and like half of the blunt was gone, and I was in my head. I peeped it, but I didn't realize like did she say like half the blunt? Like what happened to the weed? Damn! I'm just like, what happened to the weed, dog? But I didn't say nothing about it. I was just like, okay, this bitch take half of the weed. But I was just like, all right. And so we got done smoking, and then we went into a little bit, and no, we did not go. We decided to go to Wingstop. No, not Wingstop, the thrift store. So she was already dressed, and she was just like, the thrift store was across the street. So we go to the thrift store, and this is something else that weird was happening. I don't know if I was just like high and paranoid or tripping, but I felt like this shit was weird. I don't know. So we go to the thrift store, and Lil Big come running up to me and is like, the dude at the front will say he gonna pay for our stuff. And in my head, I'm just like, I'm not believing it. I already have money, so I was just like, okay, I'm not tripping about that. I'm still gonna pay for my shit, you know? So they was just like, excited, picking stuff out. And I believe the boy probably did say this, but he was saying it to his sister. He wasn't talking to her sister. He wasn't talking about all of us, you know? So they was just like, we paying for our stuff, woo, woo, woo. So I'm just shopping. I walk away from them because I was just like, I don't know, something is weird. Something's very weird. So I walk away from them, and I'm just shopping and doing my little thing. And so it's get time to check out. So we checking out, and they put up their stuff first, and Lil Big, she grabbed my stuff from me, which I was paying for my stuff. Regardless of what she was talking about, I wasn't like, I was gonna pay for my shit.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
So she took my stuff from me, and she put it on the little counter. And so he rang up all the stuff, and we all looking at each other like, okay, is he paying for it? Like I'm just looking like that shit was so embarrassing. Like I was embarrassed because I was embarrassed, even though I had the money to pay for my stuff. I was just like, why would y'all say that if you was being for like, it was weird. And I'm looking at the dude, I'm like, is this the dude? Like, he just looking like, okay, where the money? And I was just like, I'm getting my stuff. Y'all can take their stuff off, which I also do feel like maybe they thought I was just gonna fucking just be like, okay, I feel bad, I'm paying for their stuff. No, I don't know, y'all. Like, what the fuck? But a little bit, they put their stuff back. The people did, and I paid for my shit because I was getting my stuff anyway. And then this is when I realized, like, okay, maybe they don't have money, because they were talking about like getting jobs and stuff or putting in applications. I was like, okay, maybe they don't have money or something like that. So we go to Wingstop, and then I was just like, y'all getting food? And they was like, no. So I order my food, and then we go back to a little bit in Red House. So we go back in the house, and my mom was just like, give me your lighter, because I know y'all got one. So which I knew she knew that we were smoking, and she didn't like that. So I gave her the lighter, woo, 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 woo. And I'm just in the room chilling, talking to her. I'm eating, like, and I just got a weird little vibe. I was kind of ready to go. I was like, I don't know. I was over it. So meanwhile, I was high, and this is the time where I was dealing with Toxic X. And so I hit up Toxic X, and I'm just like, I'm coming over. Like, I was demanding, I'm coming over. I'm coming to see you. He was just like, what? Like, I was like, I'm coming over. He was just like, all right, bro, come on. And I was like, can I stay tonight? I got so happy. I was like, can I stay tonight? And he was just like, yeah. So I'm at the house, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home. And mind you, my auntie said, if you come back to this house after 10, the doors will be locked. Okay, I was just like, okay. But I left their house. This is my thought process. I left the little bit in Red House, like 7, 8, I don't remember, but it was before 10. I'm gonna go back to my auntie house, get my clothes, and then leave and spend a night at Toxic X house. Yes, I don't know why that was my thought process. Like, okay, I'm coming before 10 and I'm leaving before 10. I was bad, y'all. Like, I was doing too much. I thought I was grown. I thought I was too grown. So I come back to my auntie house, and she was just looking like, okay, what you doing? So I didn't say anything. I'm just getting my clothes, but I know she probably told my mom. Because if my mom was there, I probably wouldn't have did all that. But she was going that weekend. And also, this is around the time where I hated being at the house. Like, I just wanted to escape the whole situation we were going through and we were in. Like, and I lost my grandpa around that time. So it was just like, anything that got me away from that was like, it helped me not think about what was going on, you know? So I was just like, okay, shit, I'm gonna go see my man.
Now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
So I said, I'm gonna go see my man. And I go to my man's house. So I go over there. Y'all probably wondering, like, how was you doing all this? Baby, I was Uber. When I tell you, Uber, I was in an Uber's crazy. I barely had money, but I was in an Uber going.
A few moments later.
I used to be in an Uber. It's crazy going to his house. So I'm on the way to Toxic X house. He was just like, where you at? So I go to his house. His people wasn't at his house at the time, so it's just us. And we was just chilling. We was vibing, you know, doing our little thing. We was eating and stuff. Like, y'all go know about that situation. It was just too much going on with that. So I'm at his house, and they blowing on my phone. My mom was just like, you disrespectful, you not listening. Everybody was mad. And so when my sister told me after all the situation happened, she told me when they was at the restaurant that my auntie was telling her, like, you need to, like, tell her something. She just did. Well, she was right. I was very disrespectful. I was going through a lot, but, like, I'm a person where I only tell people what I want them to know. And so I'm a very stubborn person, and I like to go through things on my own, because when I tell people, they don't really understand or give me the answer that I want. So I just, you know, and it's not good to do that, keep stuff inside, but that's just me. So they didn't know, like, I was just going, like, insane. And then, you know, some black families just are very traditional and just stick to what they know. So yeah, we ain't gonna get into that. But so she was just like, you need to talk to her, like, I'm tired of that. She was mad, and my mom was mad. And so they was just like that. All my auntie, she's very throw off, she's crazy. So they already knew, like, okay, when I get back to the house, she gonna say something to me, because I am also in her house too as well. So I wake up early. I was just like, let me go back to this house. And I was just like, I already knew, like, there was gonna be some shit. So I wake up and I get my Uber back to my auntie house. So I come in through the side door and nobody was there when I got there. They were still eating. And I was just like, okay, oh, how's this shit gonna go? Because I don't know. So they get there and I'm listening to something in my headphones. I'm just in my headphones. My mom come in, she's very mad. She's mad at me. And she was just like, why you wasn't listening? What she said? Like, she was just going off on me, you know? Like, very angry at me, like, things like that. So she come in and my auntie didn't say anything at first until she was talking to me and I just started laughing. And y'all, I was very thrown off. I was going through a lot. Like, I'm telling you, nobody could get through to me. Like, my mind, my mental state, I was just very angry, like, at the world. So I'm laughing, like, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at my mom. Like, she's trying to, terrible. I know. You don't gotta say it. I know. But I'm laughing at her. And she was just like, my auntie was like, oh, nah. She laughing, you been like, now it's my mama getting on to me and she getting on to me too. So I'm just like, oh my God, it's like, it's a lot going on. Like, can y'all just like ask me like, what's going on? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you know, so she's yelling at me, and I know myself, and even if I was right or wrong, I still know myself, and I know that I have a lot of built-up aggression, and I get, like, I go quiet when things like that are happening because my brain is, like, overstimulated with a lot of thoughts. And so I'm quiet because I already know that I'm not going to say nothing. It's just going to be like boom, 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 and I'm just going to crash out. So I said, let me go get the keys to go to the car. So I tried to go get the truck keys to go sit in the garage to be in the car. And they didn't let me. They was just like, no, you're not going to the car. You're going to talk. So I go in the room, and I'm just steady laughing. I'm just standing there. And it's my mama in my face, and it's my auntie in my face. So they're both just yelling at me like, And everybody knows this about me, even though I know that's not an excuse, but I do not like when people get in my face. That is a trigger for me. When you come to my face in my personal space and you got your hands on my face, that in my brain that says, oh, you trying to fight, you trying to bump, you trying to because you coming at me so aggressive. Oh shit, y'all, my bad, y'all. So what I took upon myself to do, which is I already said, I take accountability for my actions. So what I decided to do was, I'm like, they yelling at me, they're like, you're being disrespectful, I'm tired of you. And so I believe my mom was behind my auntie. Yeah, because I swung on my auntie. So she's just like in my face, and I'm just laughing. I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Like, I don't know why my thought process was swing. So I'm just like, and I just say, I don't even know if I wouldn't be swinging. Like, I had my eyes closed. Like, shit wouldn't even connect it. So I'm like, woo, 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 woo. Damn! Woo, woo. We just speaking. And my mom, so yeah, I just took off like, pow, 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 pow. And I'm just swinging all crazy. And I believe my auntie said 1 or 2 hits like connected on her face. So she got upset once she got hit. So she just like swinging. She's throwed, I'm throwed. It's just a lot going on. So we swinging. And we in a room right now. So mom's just like, y'all need to chill. No. I knew this was gonna happen. Chill. So she's trying to break us apart. And there was words said between me and my auntie. And I'm not gonna say the words because they're very like graphic. And it's just like, I'm not gonna put that out there. But she said some things, hurtful things. I said some hurtful things. We apologized. We grew past that. And it is what it is. So she was saying things to me, and I would say things to her, and she was just like, oh no, you gotta go, get the fuck out, you gotta go, get your shit, get the fuck out, you gotta go. So I'm just, damn! It's like, okay, like, I'll go. Like, I was cussing back, like, I was mad. And then, so, yeah, I'm mad, but I started this shit. What? Anyways, but I was mad, and I was just like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll leave your shit. I'll leave your shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, don't play with me. I don't give a fuck. Bye. So she's like, get your shit. Then she took it for herself. She said, you know what? Matter of fact, she goes into the room, my cousin room, because I was staying in my little cousin room with her. She gets my stuff and she goes outside and she's throwing my shit all over her yard. So she's just throwing my shit. She throwing my shit. And I was just mad. I was so mad. I'm just like, okay, I could get out, bro. But I was trying to get my stuff. She was like, no, I'll get your shit. Like, that was pissing me off. And another thing was my mom, she was holding me back, which is irritating me as well. But she was holding me back. And yeah, so we just steady arguing and stuff. She gets me outside. So she gets me outside and I'm still going. And we just around each other. We just saying hurtful stuff. We trying to square up again. My mom in the middle, like, we just going crazy. So finally, my mama gets me in the... She get me in the car? Yeah, she gets me, like, trying to get in the car, but I'm still just talking, like... And so, when I'm getting in the car, my auntie comes up behind my mama, and she starts pulling... I had these brown locks. Okay, I'm gonna put a picture. This is what my hair was like. So I had them locks, and she's just pulling by my locks. And that pissed me off so bad because I'm like, mama, bro, she got my hair and you holding. So I'm trying to hold my hair and I'm like, she's like this. I'm like, get off my hair. I'm trying to swing, but like, she's not feeling nothing. So she just pulling my hair. And that's what made me was like, where my knife at? I'm crazy. I told y'all I'm a little throw. So I'm looking for my knife. So I'm like, no, this bitch pulling my hair. Bitch, I'm gonna cut this hoe. Like, damn! I'm looking for my knife because I'm like, oh, nah. And then she makes a comment and says, you got my hair in your head. Like, she was like, I'll let you use my hair. When I tell y'all, I don't play by my hair. And everybody knows I got hair OCD. I would change it. I change my hair. I do crazy hairstyles. This one thing I don't play about. I have hair OCD. Yes, I do. I don't play about my hair. And I know it look a little off right here, but I still don't play about my hair.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
So she was just like, you got my hair in your head. So I'm taking the locks. I'm telling you, by the time I got like almost to my grandma's house, them locks was out my head. So I'm taking them locks. I'm like, what? So I'm still talking my shit, taking the locks. So I said, you can have your hair. And I think I said I was gonna have somebody come to her house. Girl, I didn't know nobody. I'm talking about, and I'm gonna have them come to your house, and I was mad. And so my shit still in the yard. She's still just arguing with me. She was just like, you did to me, you did. I was trying to call my sister to tell her what happened, but my sister already kind of knew about it. But my sister, she didn't really do anything about it. She's very, like, I don't know how to explain my sister, but she's just her. So she didn't do nothing about it. My mom was trying to break it up the whole time, which, I started it. But, I feel like there should have been more, support on my end. But I understand the situation, and, like, we was down at that time, so she couldn't do nothing about it. But it is what it is. I started it. But, so where was I at? She said she was dead to me and things like that. And we was just still yelling. I was still looking for this damn knife. I couldn't find a knife. I was looking for my phone and some more stuff. And then after I felt bad because my little cousin was there. So I'm like, dang, like, she gotta see this. I was very disappointed in myself after the fact. Like, I thought about that for like a long time. But after I was like mad, like, okay, well, I don't fuck with her, she wouldn't fuck with me. I was just very angry with myself in the situation. Like, I hate like the things that I said, and I hate that I had to, like, that's when I started just realizing like something is really wrong with you. Like what is wrong with you, girl? So We ended up leaving. My mom called my dad. My dad was just like, I was just so mad. I was talking about beating his ass too. Like, my daddy ain't shit no way. But then I meet up with my sister. My mom take me to meet up with my sister because I couldn't stay there no more. And so I go with my sister. She looked at my head and she was just like, oh, she scabbed you. So I had a scab. I was mad about that. I was just irritated. I was going through a lot. So I had to go stay with my grandmother until we were able to move, which was like 1 to 2 weeks after the situation. But our relationship now, we pretty cool. Like, it's not, I don't think it might go back to how it was, but I don't feel like it'll ever go back to how it is because of the personalities and the type of people that, that they are. So I don't know, we cool. I love my cousins to death. We'll do anything for them. But we're pretty cool. We apologize to each other and ain't no problem on my end. Ain't no problem on her end. It's family. Y'all know family go through a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, I love her and I love my family to death. But that's the end of this story time. I hope you guys liked, and I gotta record another video, so we're finna get into with that, and peace.